Alrighty. So, game audio should be good. Mic audio should be good. Just jumping over real quick, making sure that YouTube preview is doing the YouTube preview thing. And then I think we're good to go. Yeah, there we go. We are good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is the day before the end of round 2 of Red Goblin Arena. I'm going for the 1 to 5% bracket. I have the 1 to 5% bracket pretty handily. So right now I'm just putting up points. See if I can't get sneak in for like rank, 290, 291, something like that. For to awaken my 5-star Red Goblin, because just based on some of the different content creator reviews and reviews of the champ, he definitely gets a big kick out of being awakened. So that's what I'm doing here. That is what we're doing tonight. Just putting up some points, just hanging out, and just enjoying, just sitting down, hanging out for a spell. Hope y'all are doing well. I know we're midweek already. Let's for this. Okay, cool. Still live. Before I get too far along, do want to welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the stuff yet to come. As soon as Arena's done here, I can very much looking forward to getting back into doing some gameplay stuff. Because Arena grinds tend to be all-encompassing. So be sure to hit that notification bell at the top of the page there. Stay on top of all that stuff as it goes live. And while you're at it, smash that like button and subscribe too. All that stuff does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. Cheers, everybody. From the top, Tilt stopping in saying, how are you? Hi. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. For a Wednesday. It's been a busy day. Fun day. But busy day. Really nice to finally just be able to plunk down and hang out for a bit. Realm stopping in saying, Rob, Realm, how's it going, my friend? Howdy. Tilt saying, watch your vid, you got 5-star Space Ghost. Yes, I did. And Space Ghost is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Really looking forward to being able to double down and get a better feel for him, especially because he has a very complex rotation, so that's going to require a lot of homework, and I'm very excited about that. Plus, with Red Goblin too, it's pretty freaky having both champs for the month already in hand, which I'm very excited about all the gameplay and testing I get to do. So cheers, bud. What's up, Milk? Welcome. How are you this fine day? Integral stopping in saying, yo! Well, yo back at ya. What's good? What's new? What's the latest and greatest? So I have no idea what the cutoff is going to wind up being here. I have no idea. It's going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be ridiculously low because people are just burned out and, still not thrilled with how the first round went, or it's going to be insanely high because everybody's jumping back in and like, oh hey, arena's fixed, so now we only have that one chance to grind for the champ instead of the two. But like, I've seen some of the other people with their estimates and speculations and whatnot. I know BG thinks he's going for 40, but I would be surprised if he's in the 40s. Hopefully, though. Hopefully like 44, 45, 46, something like that. Went for 32 round 1, which is a fluke. That's strictly because the arena was all jacked up, but I do not think he's going to be going for the same cutoffs as before, the 60, 70, 80 million nonsense. Not even close. Milk saying, Rob went into Realm, got to Wolverine, realized I forgot Void. Ouch. Ouch. Are you still there, or do you wind up having to back out and slog back through again? Well, I'm sorry, but that's rough. That's very unfortunate. Xander, well, howdy. How are you this fine day? I'm getting slapped around by a juggernaut of all people. That's fun. See, that Wolverine he's a piece of work. He's a piece of work. Because really, that's the only champ that you need to plan for it, I would say. Everybody else you can pretty much wing with anybody at this point. Obviously, there are champs that are much more effective than others, but for the most part, everybody can do it, except for that Wolverine fight. If you don't have some sort of regen control or regen inversion or buff nullification, I can't talk. Buff nullification, that one. Yeah, it's a pretty rough go. Yo, what is good, Matt Murdoch? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rob Von Dam, Rob vonShoe. It's alright, bud, I answered all of the above. You won't be seeing me do any of those crazy splits anytime soon, though, I'll tell you that much. One of my friends, though, actually met him in real life. Back when he was still making movies. So he's a real stand-up dude. Which is always very nice. Very nice to hear. Realm saying, how's everybody's day? Yeah, how is everybody's day? I've been rambling on about mine. Good day, busy day, fun day. But a lot of arena grinding. A lot of arena grinding. Hope y'all have a good day here so far too. Good week, seeing as how it's flown by, halfway done already. And Chaotic saying, sup, Rob? Sup, Chaotic? So I don't know, unless Kabam has like a ace up their sleeve or something, it seems like this month is going to be a pretty straightforward month. You know, we got the side event, which is still going on. We got the monthly quest, which is still a thing, and we got a couple of arenas. But unless I missed something, I don't think there's anything big or spicy the rest of the month. You know, a la, you know, there's no variants, nothing even teased. Summer of Pain is somewhere off in the distance. But everything else, I think it's pretty straightforward. And if that is the case, if that stays true, how do you guys feel about that? And frankly, how do you guys feel about the side event this month? Always curious to know what everybody thinks. What's up, Mr. Amazing? Do you suggest that 5-star Gould be at least rank 2 for arenas? You're gonna have to humor me. I'm not sure who Gould is, but any 5-star, I recommend being at least rank 3 to be competitive. If they're rank 2, you're probably gonna still run into a Death Squad team unless you're sandbagging with 2 other like rank 4s. But rank 3s awakened with a couple of SIGs on them should be pretty straightforward. Oh, 5 stars in general. Oh, okay. Then yeah, definitely. At least a rank 3. Unless you plan on sandbagging, like I was saying. Mr. Amazing saying, "Grats on the CEO luck." Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Still absolutely elated. Absolutely elated. So silly. So silly, especially seeing some of the other videos that people are posting now too. Not just the CCP people, but you know, other people that want to pull in them. The 3-star, 4-star videos. Oh yeah. That dude looks silly. I'm not really buying into any of the nerf business. But even still, even just with some of the stuff recently, it's looking good. Looking good. Plus, he's my favorite kind of champion too, where it's like a choose-your-own-adventure bit. You know, and that doesn't take like 5 fights to ramp up. That way, you know, you can run into any sort of situation and you can really tailor your playstyle and your rotation specifically for that fight, which I think is pretty cool. So all the 6s are still on cooldown. Speaking of which, most of my champs are on cooldown, so if it gets to a point in the stream here where I've run out of viable teams to use, then you can probably just jump over and run some monthly events or something along those lines. What's up, Person H? Saying hi, everyone. Well, hi, Person H, back at you. Mr. Amazing pulled a 5-star Quake. Should I rank her up over Cap Beardo? That is a tough call. Is your Beardo awakened? If he's unawakened, I'd say probably go Quake, because Quake kind of needs to be ranked up to give her a little bit of extra life and staying power by extension. She's super squishy, so if you mess up Quaking, you're going to have a bad time, whereas Beardo has a ridiculous block proficiency, so he can take a bit of punishment. So yeah, I would say probably. Either way, congrats on the soon-to-be rank up. Gaxan! Got him as a 3-star. But hey, you got him. You got him. That's the important thing, and more importantly, is you're able to play his kit, test out his rotation and whatnot too, so that's still a big win. Honestly, out of those early access crystals, pulling the featured champ in any rarity is a huge win, so that's awesome. Beardo at rank 4 and Quake at 2, so should I wait for a Catalyst or use them on Quake? Use them on Quake. Bring Quake up to rank 4, for sure. Rank 5 is going to be a tough call. Probably Quake even still. She's that good. Because part of the thing with that is that Quake is only available at up to a 5-star rarity, whereas Beardo, you can get Beardo all over the place. So if nothing else, I mean, not saying that that's statistically likely to happen, but it is a possibility too. Tom stopping by with a drive-by like. Well, much appreciated. Good to see you. Thanks for waving out the window, throwing the like this away as you continue on your journeys. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Yeah, I'd still say Quake, just for the added life. Because I mean, both of them, I would argue, have an equal utility. I mean, Quake can get through 99% of the game, but Beardo has like the versatility and staying power to last a while and stick around. Alright, so just slapping around Groot here. Boink. Wouldn't that be something if they ever released Quake as a 6-star? I mean, they probably won't for like the next year and a half, probably, but wouldn't that be something? I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Because they know that we want it. And they know that we would flip for it too. Or people that are in a position to flip for it would flip for it. So they're probably going to hold that one close to the chest, just like they're just now getting around to releasing like OG Wolverine and Scarlet Witch and whatnot. Which Beardo can take 0 parry damage. Yes, he can. He also has a heck of a lot of utility, just depending on which other class champions you have on your squad. He can inflict weakness, which is super useful for certain paths in AQ. He can shrug off debuffs, which is super useful as well. Plus his synergies are also through the roof. Very good champ. Whereas Quake is just Quake. You know, she benefits by having Black Widow on the squad too, but I mean, Black Widow is still such a trophy champ as a 5-star that doesn't really count. But that's neat. I mean, I love stuff like that. It's like a, you know, the checks and balances to make sure that one of them isn't completely overpowered, so that they both have their strengths, they both have their weaknesses, but they're both borderline broken. I mean, Quake is broken. Beardo borderline broken. What's up, Alfonso? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Good to see you. Just getting smacked around by some nonsense teleporting Annoyalus here. That's always fun. But, you know, Tiger is Tiger, so wound up working out pretty okay, I'd say. Cheers, all. Okay, so speaking of sandbagging, should I start sandbagging? I probably should start sandbagging, because I can get all the way down. I feel comfortable going all the way to Bishop. So I've got a fair few 5-star fights here to do. But like I said, I feel much more comfortable sandbagging a little bit, staggering some of the 9K champs with some of the 5K champs, just in case. Just in case. Fonzo saying got Red Guardian. Is he good? I 100% agree with Person H. He is amazing. As soon as I got my Red Guardian, I took him all the way up to 565. He's super fun to play, he's super useful, and he can deal a boatload of damage. So, yes, for sure. If he's a 5-star, then yeah, definitely take him up to rank 4. If for no other reason, take him up because he doesn't proc buffs on himself. Stupid. He doesn't proc buffs on himself, which is immensely useful for, you know, annoying champs like Dormammu, right? So anytime a buff expires or is nullified with, you know, when you're fighting Dormammu, you take all that unavoidable degen damage. Well, Red Guardian has a good laugh at that. So that sort of utility in and of itself is fantastic. Sarge stopping in saying Red Guardian is amazing as Rob Von Doomsday. What's up, Sarge? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Alfonso says, I need to know how to use them. Basically, so the gist of it is that he's got like shield charges, kind of like how Beardo does, like Bluebeard does. Okay, so to keep things simple, Red Guardian is Redbeard. Captain America Infinity War is Bluebeard. So with that in mind, Redbeard is really similar to Bluebeard in that he's got shield charges. However, Redbeard gets more shield charges each time he evades an attack. So once his shield charges are all maxed out, then not only is he able to deal a whole boatload of damage on his special 2, but with those shield charges, he's also able to block unblockable attacks, which is really nice. That does have diminishing returns, though, so like the more you throw those massive special 2s or the more you take those unblockable hits, you know, it's going to take the shield longer to recharge. So if you just want to instant recharge it, you got to quickly throw a special 3 and then it immediately refreshes. And that effectively is the gist of what he does in a nutshell. Build a special 2, let it rip, awaken him if you can. Dex to get more charges. Yeah. So the awaken ability gives his shield more charges. So and the more charges the shield has, the more damage it does on those big old special 2s. It is way too early in the night for me to be yawning. Yawning, period. But yawning in general as well. Way too early. One of these days I gotta double back down and play with some synergies for A-Bomb. See if he's still the massive poison champ that he always used to be, or if there are new impressive poison champs that just like dwarf him. Cause I'm pretty sure his poisons are probably the most easily accessible out of everybody. But I mean, there's a lot more competition these days too. All right, so let's throw Loltron up there. Let's throw Saberman up there, and then where is Bishop? And then an Ant-Man. I think it'd be really cool. We were talking about this the other day, but it'd be really cool if they wound up retconning the Ant-Man character. Crash number 1. The Ant-Man character they have here to be who is a Michael Douglas, and then they add a Michelle Pfeiffer Wasp, and then add a Paul Rudd with like a modern costume to go along with Evangeline Lilly Wasp. Because then you could start adding a couple more synergies. We can get a better Ant-Man. It would just be a nice little nod. Because as far as I remember, the costume's the exact same, right? Like the Ant-Man 1 costume is just straight up the 60s, 70s original costume, right? It wasn't until like Civil War that they modified it a little bit. A lot of it. Breaker. Mr. Amazing had a troll roll from Professor X to Quake, 5-star featured. Who's better? Still Quake. Still Quake. Professor X is really fun, and his synergies are top notch. But at the end of the day, nah, Quake is one of the best, one of the like top 3, top 5 champs in the game, period. So, still Quake. Still Quake. I would say it's probably like Quake, Ghost, Corvus, for sure. And then I think you could have a really good fight for number 4, number 5. Really good fight. I think Void and Omega would probably fight over the same spot because their benefit is basically the same thing. We've got a really strong, really powerful damage over time effect that nobody can really counter yet. And then and then again a really big toss-up for whoever is next. Probably one of the buffed champs, like either a Colossus would be up there, or like a Doom might be up there. It'd be an interesting argument. So this is still one of the inaugural runs for Space Ghost. Just recently took him up. Got that video halfway shot, so should have that up hopefully in the next few days of the rank up and gameplay of Space Ghost. But currently, yeah, got that dude up to rank 4 already. I mean, I would rank 5 him, I just, you know, resources. Like, if Kabam could just, like, hand out, like, 30 tier 5 basic to everybody, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty swell. Yeah, Doom's up there. Doom's up there for sure. But, I mean, I think spot number 5 is really going to come down to, like, a player's own personal preference. You know? Like, Doom's great, but I almost like running Claire better than Doom. Because she can heal. But, I mean, really personal preference. God, I want to learn how to play this guy. Block. Rip. Come on. There we go. That was such a sloppy one. Such a sloppy one. What's up, Black Knight? What's good? What's new? What's the latest and greatest? It's going pretty good, bud. It's going pretty good, especially for a Wednesday night here. You can't complain. Doing well, moving on, having a good time. Making the most of everything. Best I'm able. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Alfonso says, who are our top 5 champs? Well, because like for me, I would throw Elsa Bloodstone up there, but that's, again, personal preference. I just like playing her. She's fun. She can do a boatload of damage. See, the thing is, person, I think Claire could probably handle Wolverine if you've got like the Mystic Power boost on, and then just keep cycling special 2s for the buff immunity. Probably be able to get him down that way. You just gotta make sure that you have you get enough power to throw special twos. So I think that's where the refresher boost could come in. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I'm hoping he still goes for a moderate score. Like, I've got 42 right now, which, I mean, is 10 mil more than round 1. But, you know, 10 mil for a brand new, or a 40 mil for a brand new featured champ is still insanely low. So, I'm hopeful. I'd love the Awakening. I'm not going to be mad if I don't get it, though. A little bummed, but not mad. But, I mean, I've got, like, a Cosmic Awakening gem, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of hope to get him right now. So then I don't feel bad at all about using the Cosmic Gem on Space Ghost. I mean, I would anyway, but still. It'd be nice to have everybody all good and woken up. Especially since that new feature isn't going to be around for 2.5 months, give or take. I ain't got the time for that. Alright, where is Bishop? Oh, Bishop, my Bishop. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, who here is excited for Red Hulk as a featured champ? Now, if you want, like, a super low cutoff, I'm gonna guess cutoff for Hulk is going to be immensely low. Because even before all the changes and all the buffs and whatnot, his cutoff is still probably going to be like 30, 40 mil. But, I mean, with the added prize pool, it's probably going to be in the 30s someplace, I'm going to guess. Black Knight says, am I going to grind for Space Ghost? Nah. Nah. I got a Cosmic Awakening gem. So as soon as I've done just playing around, testing out the unawakened version of Space Ghost, then I'm going to just use the gem and wake him up that way. Because my guess is that we aren't going to be getting any other Cosmic Champs anytime soon, seeing as though we got the 2 this month. So I don't feel bad about using it. And even if I were to get like an OG Ms. Marvel somewhere, somehow, I mean, she's a nice trophy champ and it'd be nice to have, but her kit just did not translate well into 2020 meta. I have him at Sig 140, was thinking about getting more Sigs on him. I mean, you're more than welcome to. It's going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be a pretty massive cutoff for him. So, I mean, if you want to put in the work for 20 Sigs, feel free. But I feel like there's plenty of other opportunities in the game now to get like Sig Stones, whether it's the like actual cash money offers or just, was it like daily quests? Predictions for the 4-star Rolk. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Ask me again after tomorrow, though. After tomorrow morning, and once those, once the arena ends and the prizes start coming out. Because I think tomorrow's numbers are going to be a little bit more accurate in terms of what the new cutoff meta is going to be. But isn't like the rerun 4-stars usually like 6, 7 mil, something like that? Brand new is about 12 mil. Reruns, I think, are about half that ish. Just shooting from the hip off the top of my head. But yeah, Rolk is definitely going to go low. Not that he's a bad champ, you know, post his buff and all that. It's just, I don't think there's the same level of excitement for Rolk as there is for Space Ghost or a brand new champ. Come on, rabbit. There's that. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it because I'm very interested to see what the 1 to 5% cutoff is. And then just doing that for the next couple weeks. Next week for sure. Next 2 weeks for sure. Probably next 3 weeks. Unless they throw someone really spicy in Arena after Space Ghost. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice. And then it's November already, and good lord. Year's practically done at that point. Hey, what's up, Shermoy? How's it going, bud? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, smashing that like button. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Also saying, looks like you're going for the Awakening. I'm not going for the Awakening. I'll say that. Like, I just wanted to get the 1 to 5%, and then I just got it, and then I just kept going. So if I'm hoping to get the Awakening. I'm hoping so. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, you know. And that's the whole point of this grind right here now, is that I'm not losing sleep, I'm not burning items, I'm not burning units, I'm not popping crystals, I'm just... whatever winds up happening is whatever winds up happening. Would like to get him woken up, though. But the hardest part is already done. I already got a version of him. A 5-star version of him. Which is the hardest part, you know. The rank ups and all that can be annoying, but I mean, you got the champ in the first place. That's just going from there. How much was the 1 to 5% last week? Not a clue. And in either case, it's not going to be accurate. It's not going to be accurate. However, now that you mention it, I am very curious myself. Let's see if I can find it. Somewhere in the realm of 14 mil to 20 mil. But I don't know, because the form, the template was still the old format, 1 to 10 and 11 to 30, so there isn't a specific 1 to 5. So somewhere in there. Hopefully closer to the like 15 mil range than the 20 mil range, because 20 mil would be a bit of a bummer. Orange Juice stopping in. Well, hey there, hi there. What's up, OJ? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, first time fighting Platpool. And Nathan popping in. What's up, Nathan? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Good to see you. Come on. Boink. And Brying stopping in, saying hi. Well, hi, back at ya. What's up? What's good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just smashing dudes, punching. Let me rephrase that. I'm just punching dudes in the face till they don't get back up again. Oh, Lord. Sure was that, or it says about a 22 mil, better be enough. I think that's more than enough. I think it's more than enough. Because, like, the previous cutoff for 1 to 10 was somewhere in, like, 13, 14 mil range. Probably 13 mil range, you know? So, yeah, I think you're good. I think you're good. Come on, dude. Just one big slog fest right there. Just turn on slappers and just have those, the big fellows there just slap it out. Alright, so now we got Doc Strange. Got Squirrel Girl. And where is Bishop? Bishop's just my my canary in the coal mine. Do that. Awesome. And do that. Because, I mean, even though the arena system is supposed to have gone back, I'm assuming you can still get death squads pretty easy like we did before. And I don't really want to risk that. It's way too late in the grind for that. It would break my spirit. Buru stopping in. Hope I pronounced that right. Saying sup, everyone. Well, what's up? We're back at ya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brong saying, you're good at this. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Have a lot of fun doing it. It far and away is the game I've been playing the most ever. Like, I've played a lot of games, and I've put in a lot of hours in other games, but this one takes the cake in terms of, like, longest time that I've played it, and most hours spent playing it. And I very much enjoy it. Just gotta make sure I don't get slapped around by this fella here. Freaking knight. Who is it? I don't know why I was drawing a blank on Taskmaster. It's not a good sign, guys. Not a good sign. I need to stack 5-star shards to see if I can get a 5-star Wolvie. I wish you the best of luck. I do. Just gotta keep trying that shoe shine method of opening, and that seems to work out pretty okay. It's got bumped up back over the 50% range for success for me, so hopefully I can pass on that luck to all you guys out there for whatever it is you're gonna open up. I mean, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it, but hopefully. What's up, Samuel? Saying 142 mil for 1 to 5%. Yes, I am being very thorough. Very thorough. Nah, I hit the my goal for 1 to 5, and I realized that that was like the beginning of day 2. So I was like, oh, well, if I keep going, I can see about trying to hit the bottom end of top 300. Because I wouldn't mind getting this guy awakened, especially since a lot of people have been saying that he really needs to be awakened, and I don't have a gem to spare for Red Goblin, so hopefully. Eshmoy, either which way, bud. Either which way. I'll be a lucky little brother. Punchy, punchy, kicky, kicky. And there we go. Doing a little Kamehameha wave there. Calm down. Hope Wolverine comes to the arena soon. Yeah, you and me both. I really hope all of those throwback champs come to arena. Between Wolverine, Scarlet Witch, and then just, you know, going down with the rest of the gamut. You know, throw War Machine up there, Vision, Age of Ultron, OG Ms. Marvel. I know if Joe Fixit gets his own arena, he's going to get memed into oblivion, but I would go for him. No joke, I really would. I would go for him. I really hope to get him as a 5 or 6 star. I shudder to think of that cutoff, though, for Wolverine. That would be massive. That would be a massive cutoff. Sergio stopping in, saying, hello there. Who to rank up? Rank 2 Human Torch, or rank 5 Colossus, or rank 5 Professor X? That's tough. I would say either between Torch or Colossus. Torch doesn't really need the awakening. Colossus gets a little bit of benefit from being awakened. That's really tough. I guess it really just depends on if you need like a prestige spike, because Torch would boost your prestige, whereas Colossus wouldn't. Also depends on the other options and other champs you have as science champs and mutant champs. Like if Torch is the only science champ you've got that's like really spicy or fun to play, or you know, whatever it is for you, then that's something to keep in mind as well. Whereas like if you got a bunch of other mutants, well, it makes the choice a little bit more difficult, I think. I would say Torch for no other reason than I just like playing Torch more. But Colossus is equally deserving. Professor X is great, but he's probably the third choice of the three. Browning saying you might need a Red Goblin, or you can open it from a 5-star, 6-star, or a 4-star. Yeah, Samuel, I'm just really thorough. Black Knight saying I'm close to forming my first tier 5 CC. Very cool. Very cool. Which flavor of tier 5 CC, and who do you want to give it to? Let's do, I guess we're on She-Hulk now. Which path should I go for from 5 to 4? I don't know off the top of my head. I don't remember the paths specifically, but there always is an easy path in there that has the least amount of nodes and linked nodes attached to it. Go for that. Or inversely, go for the hardest one. And the only reason I say that is if you go for the hardest one and just suffer and slog through it, then it's done. Then every other path that you got to do in 524 is going to be a lot easier. Or a lot easier than that first path. And then it's done, you know. Then it's done. Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. Mr. Amazing says, who's your first... Yeah. Who is your first 6-star rank 3? First one's always the biggest. First one is always the biggest, because the first one is going to not only just shape your account the most, but the first one is going to make it a heck of a lot easier to get your second. Do I think 22 mil is enough for 1 to 5? I think so. I think so. Like they were saying that, you know, cutoff was like 20 mil round 1. I think that's a bit high, to be honest. But we'll see. It should be enough. It should be. Skill I will use on Stealth Spidey. Good choice. Prestige option. And a utility powerhouse. It's got that 2 for going, which is very cool. Boink. And laser wall. Shimori is saying, came to the realization that I don't care about Awakening Red Goblin just because I won't rank him past rank 3 anytime soon. Space Ghost is more deserving. And could you imagine a... Yeah, if decent hero for a Galactus, yeah. Yeah. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I'm just having... Well, I'm just mostly just doing this just for the laughs, just out of curiosity's sake while arena scores are all getting sorted. Alright guys, I'm going to tag out real quick, go fill up my water. I'll be back in a sec. Alright. December. If December hero is Galactus. I hope not. I hope Galactus is a NPC. That he's just like a thing. Or like they finally get around to making a new stage for the game. Like it's only been all year, right? But they make like a Galactus stage where it's just, you know, effectively a Smash Bros. Map. Where you just have the battlefield and then Galactus just like hanging out in the background. Like approaching either Earth or whatever Realm of Champions planet back there. ISO planet. Did they ever name that? ISO planet? I don't remember. I imagine MSOC made an event where they made a 7-star crystal. I would imagine that a lot of people would quit. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority, but I really don't want a 7-star champ anytime soon. I really think that they should cap it at 6 for now. For now being like the next year, 2 years. And then just like start introducing gear. So like, hey, you got your 6-star champ. We're going to introduce rank 4s, and then maybe like 9 months to a year down the road, we're going to introduce rank 5s. But now that you got these champs, well, here's the gear to make them extra spicy. So we already got the champ. We don't need to farm for yet another rarity of champ yet again. But, you know, we can still make them better and stronger based on the gear that they got. Yo, Tom Higgins stopping in saying, hey there, Rob. Hey there, chat. Well, hey there, Tom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Talking about the possibility of Galactus joining the game as a playable character. And whether that's something that that you would like to see, or stick with him being like a NPC background character or something. Let's do that. Throw the mutant up against Elsa, because Elsa may be running a double edge or... Yep. And I don't want that degen. Ain't nobody got time for that. Awesome. Awesome. So... I will say though too, just based on their roadmap for, was it either the end of this year or next year sometime, you know, when they're adding new music to the game, stuff like that, I really hope they just double the amount of maps. You know, you can have so many other locations aside from top of Avengers Tower, or Avengers Tower from the streets, or generic background where the background is straight black, and another generic background where the background is just straight black. Hey, good luck seeing your character up against this pitch black background. You know, it's like you can take it to so many different places, comic places, movie places, just make more stuff up. They got options. And I don't know, I would at least like to see one new map every 3-4 months, something like that. Or if nothing else, just cycle them out, right? If it's a memory issue, then sure, just like stop having like this Age of Ultron map for like 3 months and use the memory to throw in a different space. How about like a endgame map, where it's just like, you know, the battlefield, and you got all the portals in the background or something like that? That could be fun. There's a nice meme of Galactus foot versus Starkey before. Yeah. Be like one of those old Monty Python bits where it's just like the foot coming out of the cloud. Then you get rid of the Tier 4 CC arena. It is pointless. Could not agree more. Tier 1 Alpha is great. Tier 4 Basic is my personal favorite. The Ascendant Crystal one, because that's really what it is. It's the friggin' Ascendant Crystal one. Trash. Trash. Trash milestones, trash prizes. Awful. Brunk says, this is very easy for you. Yeah. It's nice, because it's chill is what it is. That's why I really like doing Arena and Chill for the live streams here, because, you know, I've got a pretty good feel for where the those death teams are, and you know, it's playing around that. It just makes everything else pretty straightforward. It's just really it's just punching dudes in the face, earning some points, and getting to hang out and gab with you guys for a bit. Tier 2 Alpha Shard Arena could be useful instead. Yeah, and while you're at it, just add like 6 more milestones to the Tier 1 Alpha and Tier 4 Basic. Like, for the Tier 4 Basic, every 1,000,000 points you get an extra Tier 4 Basic. Or an extra 10 milestones for that matter. I mean, if you want to put up 10 million points in a tier 4 basic arena, then yeah, you should get 10 tier 4 basic catalysts, which is like all of like one rank up and a half, but still, it's not like everybody in the game needs them. 4 stars need them, 5 stars need them, 6 stars need them for some reason. Everybody's fighting for the same resources. So yeah, just keep throwing them our way. I'll certainly take it. Cheers. Can't tell you how dumb it feels to be at this point in the game for me. You know, Abyss is done, Act 6 is done. Sitting on a few rank 3 6 stars. It's really nice, really cool. And I'm ready to rank up the next champ to, you know, whatever it is. Rank 2 6 star, rank 2 6 star, rank 5 5 star, and like, hey, I've got the tier 4 CC. Hey, I've got the tier 5 basic. But the one thing that's holding me up is the tier 4 basic. It's silly. For the tier 1A, it should be 5 total, and tier 4 basic is fine as is, or update the arena to reflect titles. Yeah, like a throne breaker, where like all the prizes are doubled or something like that. I mean, because that's it for me. It's like, I'm not asking for a handout. I don't want just stuff for the sake of, for no other reason than just because I'm here and I play. No, I mean, I want to earn it. But, I mean, it's a 6-star meta game right now, you know? And tier 4 basic catalysts, we need those in spades. So, anything you got, guys, just throw it our way. I'll work for it. Alright, Shermoy. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll catch you later. 7 stars might be good for a Marvel Contest of Champions. I think it's inevitable. I think the longer the game goes, they're going to need to come up with something. So yeah, 7 stars I think would be the next logical step. I would like to see them do something a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say a bit more creative, but a little bit something different instead of just adding a new star rarity every time. It's like, okay, well, let's move on to 8 stars. No, why don't you just, like, instead of doing that, it's like, okay, you got the 6 stars, and then you got like what, like an omega class, right? So it's the same thing. You got the same champs. It's effectively the next bump up, you know, bigger attack values, bigger health pool, maybe a few extra synergies just because. But instead of like having to show 7 stars under, cram 7 stars under each portrait, you come up with something a little bit different, like an omega class, right? So it's like a new tier rarity of champs for people to go for. It's effectively the same thing, but you know, you can break free from the old mold a little bit. Maybe clean up the champion portraits in the corners too a little bit. Starting to get pretty cluttered with all the stars. Yo, what is good, Lefty? Saying, yo, Legends Run advice helped me become a legend. Awesome. Very good to hear. Very, very cool. Well, big congrats to you on getting that Legends title, and much appreciated. Much appreciated. Happy to have helped. I mean, you did all the work. You did all the work. But, cheers. Tom says, saw your last opening, Shoeshine Method for the win. Amen to that. It's been working. It's been working. I'll keep rolling with it. I mean, I'd definitely take it with a grain of salt. It's all just fun in-game superstition, just like the pet method and all that. But if you are interested in what the shoe shine method is, basically it's just open up a bunch of smaller crystals first, getting some of the bad luck out of the way. You know, popping open some premiums, some 3 stars, whatever. Mostly just premiums. Get the bad luck out of the way, so then by the time you get to whatever it is you actually want to open, whether it's a featured character crystal or, you know, 5-star crystal or 6-star crystal, featured something or another, yeah, you already spent all the bad luck on those premiums. So now you just got a little bit of a leg up on what you actually want to get. For me, it's been working out somewhere in the realm of about 51% of the time now after the Space Ghost opening the other day. So I'll roll with it. But at the same time, guys, it's really fun to see like the different opening methods over the years too, right? So I mean, pet method is the one that everybody knows. But then there's also stuff like waiting for where the light is, you know, down the center of the screen to like spin or pop open when the light is like right directly in front of you, and then it flashes a couple times. Like one of it is like, hey, open it when it's right in front of you, or hey, open it when it's all the way back there. Or like, hey, only open up the crystals that come from the very bottom corner. So for you guys, it's like right where my logo is. So if like the crystal comes out from like the lower corner right over here, that's the one you want to spin out. Like everything else that's coming up from like off camera here, or off camera like up here, nah, you want to re-roll that. Tom says, can we see your Space Ghost? Sure. I've got a level rank up and gameplay video coming out here in the next few days. I've just been super behind on all the fun stuff, the gameplay and all that, because of the arena grinds. So right now it's only like halfway done, but yeah, we can go check them out. Alright. Slap this Iron Man around a little bit. And lasers. So Lefty, if you don't mind my asking, who was your team that you wound up using for the Legends run? And what time did you get? By the way, Red Goblin's fire. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I've seen some fun gameplay video with him too, but I just feel bad because like I got him out of the last arena. It's like, hey, cool, and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna take the day off because it's Sunday, and I've been grinding the last 3 days. And then Monday started up. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm going for him again. So now, once it's done tomorrow, then I actually get to play with these new champs. Tom saying, cool, still grind for Cyber Weekend. Nearly 3.1 thousand units now. Keep it up. Keep it up. Lefty used Ghost, Wasp, Ant-Man, Hood, and Yellow Jacket. Very cool. Got 2 hours, 57 minutes. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's the team to use right there. Bonk. special. Special, Dex, and then return the favor. Silly Doom. Alright, come on. Come on. Excellent. Start getting some of those incinerates on them. And then just watch the poor man melt. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, Brian. Take care, bud. We'll catch you in a bit. I'm gonna be here for a little minute still. Hey, it's Ricky. What's up, Ricky? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the festivities. Has Arena been rectified by Kabam? Yes. Arena is 100% back to the way it was last week. Still got the top 300 prizes. Still got 1 to 5% for the 5-star featured arena, which is awesome. But it's the same arena format that we all know and love. So getting the infinite streak has gone back to the way it was. It's a little bit more challenging than the new way, but once you get that infinite streak, it's pretty smooth sailing, which everybody appreciates. Because, I mean, that was the general consensus, right? I'd rather have the first 15 fights be rough and then the next 500 be cake, as opposed to the opposite, where the first 15 fights are easy and it's just never gets better. It just never gets better. Do that. Lefty asks, when are you going to do the convention clash? I don't know. Later in the week, maybe next week. It'll be fun to do. But, I don't know. It's on a to-do list. I want to do it before it goes. I think we still got, what, 3 weeks left on it? I mean, I couldn't care less about the titles or the profile pics or any of that, but still, being able to play it from years past, when it's gonna be a nice little blast from the past. Awesome. And Kid stopping in. What up, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. How's everything? Tom just beat Domino with the 5-star Ring 3 Dragon Man. I love him. I love him too. I love him too. I'd take mine to rank 5 if I could. 100% would. And never look back. Because he's just so much fun to play. Even if his kit was like trash or his damage output was garbage, just like his playstyle and rotation is it's just fun. And also pulled a Sassy and a Hulkbuster from featured 5s. How are they? Sassy's pretty okay. Dragon Man's a lot better, more fun to play, and I would argue a easier, more useful rotation. Hulkbuster's pretty broken good. Pretty broken good. Can do some massive damage. Shock damage is pretty spicy too. And can throw them on defense on those stubborn nodes. And just watch your opponents, or the whatchamacallit, the enemy team, just having a right good time with them. I always get stuck with at least one Hulkbuster on my path. So, fun times. Fun times. Dragman, Elsa, and Iceman just made a good synergy team in Arena. Yeah. See, that's the thing, because Dragman... Pretty sure it's Dragman that has that fun synergy with Tiger, which has the fun synergy with Elsa. Pretty sure it's Dragman that does. We can have a lot of fun, and it's really fun too to see that. Who is it? Red Skull, I think, has the synergy with Dragon Man. No, Diablo. Sorry, Diablo has the synergy with Dragon Man. That really lets you just cheese damage in the corner. Just like shameless cheese. Silly kinds. Silly amounts. It's nice to see some of these 6s start coming off a cooldown now. It means I can run them now and they're going to be good to go when before Arena ends tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm still right on track for high 40s for a cutoff for me. And hopefully get lucky that that's where top 300 lands. There we go. Now I can stun her. Now I can do the big damage. Boink, doink, yoink. But Ankit, if you're asking like how far to take those 5 stars up, if you can take them up to rank 3, that's pretty cool. Because at least then they still would be useful in Arena. Hulkbuster I would take up to rank 4. He's got the benefit of being able to get taken up from those variant gems, since he's an old champ. And if you got a tech version of one of those, or a generic one from the last variant, I'd say he's well worth it. He's definitely well worth it. Sassy though is not bad. Is not bad. I was very excited for Sassy when he was out in Arena and as a champ. It's just that, for me personally, with Dragon Man coming out not even just a couple weeks later, it's just an unfortunate situation for Sasquatch to be in. Alright, so this should be the last set of 5 stars that I'm comfortable playing. I know I can go a little bit further past this, but again, rather be safe than sorry. Excuse me. Refreshing. Refreshing. Alright. Come on, Spider Miles. Did you guys notice how they reformatted the champion names again? It always seems to vary between either like an abridged version where it just starts listing out the champ's name and then just goes like ... Or you just call him Spider-Man, and that's it, and just leave it at that. Because like right now they've got the thing where they've got his full name, right? Spider-Man parentheses Miles Morales. Whereas before it's just Spider-Man. And they waffle back and forth whether, you know, depending on which way they like it. Just interesting because I just recently noticed that they did that here again the last day or so. Get out of here, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. So, what is up? What's the plan with the 6 stars here? Alright, so these guys have a little bit to go before they start coming off. Cool down. Browing, welcome back. Welcome back. 1 to 10, beautiful. I will most happily take these Supreme Crystals and that Tier 4 class. And I love the Arena win event too. Because blow through that lickety split. And it gives a generic 5-star Sig Stone. Which is basically an extra Sig on an extra, what, 20 levels? Every almost 3 weeks. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, so let's burn some energy here. Got Cavalier. Probably should start on Cav. No real reason not to. And then just throw that squad together. I have no idea what to expect, which is the thing. So it's just like, alright, we'll just throw a generic A team up there. But I do remember people telling me to watch out for APOC here. So, with that in mind, no. I should be on the safe side. Like, people specifically called out that APOC. I was like, who do I want to swap? Do it that way. Alright. Now, what fun and adventures do I have on these 3 paths? Strike back. Kinetic reactor, that's annoying. And the vanilla path. I'm okay with this one. Tom asks, who is your first 5-star feature grind and did I get the champ? First one that I did, I think, was the first 5-star feature grind. That was Killmonger. And I did get him. I forget what my rank was, but I grinded my Tookus off. That was a slog for 3 days, but wound up getting them. It was about, at the time, it was about a 40 million cutoff, which back then was huge, because that pretty much was with mostly just 4 stars. You had a few 5s at that point, but mostly 4 stars. That was rough. All right, see about building Gilly up here a little bit. Just gotta be aware of all of Darkhawk's nonsense. I can't just bait out special 1s. Or special 2, I guess. Come on, dude. Thank you. If you'd like to stop being invisible, that'd be awesome. Some of us have other nodes to fight, places to be, people to see, things to do. Thank you. That works. Problem with Gilly is that you really got to get her ramped up to start having any sort of fun. And that can be quite the endeavor. Quite the endeavor. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Thank you. That's where the bots here, not so much that they're hard, it's just that they don't play ball. Spend so much time just dancing around trying to bait out specials from them, as opposed to getting outplayed or outmatched. Alright, so we're getting there, finally. 75 hits in. Hopefully I don't choke. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Got it. Set spot is really good. It's really, really good if it's a 5 or 6 star. Yeah, he's got his uses. He has definitely got his uses. That big bursty special 2 damage is delightful. What about you guys? What was your first featured grind? Whether it's a 4 star or 5 star or whatever. What was it for you? Yeah. Why not? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I should probably shut up about saying that. I'm feeling it. Because that first parry hit was a little bit nerve-wracking. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Just keep wailing on him a little bit. Beautiful. Tom says first 4-star featured grind was for Warlock, who I got every 4-star featured since. Very nice. See, that's such a wonderful, memorable first grind to go for, especially since, I mean, it's Warlock and that dude has almost unending utility. Massimo saying ciao from Italy. Well, howdy, bud. And happy Thursday to you. Hope you're doing well. My first and only arena grind was for Aegon, 85 mil and many nightmares, but got me through Abyss, so it was worth it. That grind was nuts. That grind was nuts. Yeah, I remember seeing the cutoffs for those. Kudos, bud. Big kudos to you. First and only grind was Colossus. There you go. There's always that one champ that would be like, all right, this is the person I would go for. If they were in arena, this is the person I'd go for, and there you go. Let's just do it this way. I want to keep my ghillie ranked up for a sec, just in case. Besides, get to have some fun with Claire here, too. Everything's got a different combo. Or different timing. Come on. Come on. Ouch, 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 ouch. There we go. Bit more prepared for that one. Warlock beat me up in Event Quest. It was Super God, so I had to get him. Yeah. I think Kabam's definitely wised up to that, though. I like to stick champs on nodes that make them, I mean, after the fact, since then. Make them seem really big and scary and strong and tough and whatnot, but then you fight them in anywhere else. Sometimes that's a different story. Fortunately, Warlock, definitely not amongst that. Heal me. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. I guess. Would be nice for Claire. She had a synergy with somebody else that like swapped around her incinerate immunity for like shock immunity or something. Yoink. Get out of here, White Widow. Or throw your special at least. I don't have hood, so I can't just keep... Well, there goes a ghost. I honestly thought that was it. I'm glad I was halfway paying attention. PP stopping in and saying, sorry I'm late. Nah. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Good to see you. Good to see you. Brian saying, Rob, I think you should play Minecraft. I would like to play Minecraft. I haven't gotten into Minecraft yet. I mean, I'm only, what, 10 years behind the curve at this point? But I love the sandbox playstyle. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Get a little bit of that power drain going. Alright, so that footfall is definitely another hit. That is very important to keep in mind. Silly silly APOC. Like, what Warlock do? He's holding his own. Ish. Slowly. Boink. Slowly but surely. And drop kick. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, there we go. So I took a Wolverine to rank 4, tried him out on Polka Dot Power and Node and Cav. Not sure I want to rank 5 yet. I think I need APOC to get his damage up. And that's the thing with Wolvie too, is that he's got the longevity. You get a couple of different regens going on you. You're going to have a good time, but his damage output is a little bit... hasn't really kept up well with the 2020 meta. Plus, too, he really needs a few points in deep wounds, which normally isn't a bad thing, but, you know, some people don't run deep wounds, or if they've got Suicide Masteries turned on already, you're really starting to load up the offense tree pretty heavy with points. I can say for me that I definitely am going to be taking mine to rank 5, but I'm so short on tier 5 basics, and I've got a couple other champs that need to get ranked up first that probably won't be for a while, unfortunately. Unless there's some crazy cyber weekend something where it's a, I don't know, you get like a rank 4 to rank 5 5-star gem as part of like one of the different bundles. That could be nice. Make it generic too. It would be extra nice. And it definitely scratches that nostalgia itch, for sure. For me, it's also because they have Wolverine as part of so many synergy teams. And the fact that there's, you know, rarity gating, and have been rarity gating for a while. Kind of sucks to have synergy options for champs I'd be bringing with anyway that I can't use because like he only just now is available as a 5-star and can get through the gate himself. Alright. There we go. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, that's really become... Let's do this. This is fun. It's really become a really big... like a detriment, I suppose. Like, I'm so used to the damage that my champs do because they're running double edge like normally now. Not just for special occasions, but like, yeah, that's just the day-to-day meta. That whenever I take double edge off, it's just like, wow, these guys are noodles. I don't remember that. Same's true with deep wounds. Every bleed champ in the game is a monster until you turn deep wounds off, and then it's like, oh, that's right. They were doing that for a while, just handing out an annual rank down ticket. They were doing that for a while. I don't know why they stopped. I don't remember us getting one last year, because usually it's right around New Year's, right? I know they did that in years past. I broke a world record, played for 100 minutes, because the stream was 100 minutes. Oh, well, I most happily accept the accolade of world record breaker. That's the thing, too, with arenas, is that arena really never ends. If you start running some of your 4-stars just to capitalize on those points, and if any of you guys ever do contemplate doing a featured 5-star grind, right? Whether it's for a brand new champ or like you're trying to get an old champ, fill in a hole or a synergy team in your roster, use your 4-stars. 5-star rank 5s don't proc death squads. 5-star rank 4s are really spotty, so sandbag them, but got network issues or something. But definitely run your 4-stars, because they wind up netting you like an extra 10 million points by the time it's all said and done. Like if you keep up with playing them as they come off a cooldown, yeah, probably about an extra 10 million points just by the 4-stars. So and lag. I didn't do it, guys. I'm just playing arena. I'm not bogging down the system. I hope. I bogged down the system because I was asking for help. I think that's what it was. Alright, Brian. Cheers on hanging out this long. Good to see you. Take care, and we'll catch you next time. So I've been thinking for Professor X is like, why does he need his own little special animation screen before everybody runs out on stage and starts the fight? Couldn't they have done something like Mr. Fantastic with Herbie in the background? Like, I don't know, they could have just added some sort of special effect as he's running in to cast the, I don't know, Mind Palace zone, whatever it's called, that we fight him. But like that's a in-game animation, right? I don't know. Probably because I mentioned Ringtown tickets. Exactly right. I think I'm just gonna blame you for that. It's PP's fault. Nobody else's. Just PP's fault. Tom saying 6-star Storm X is now my top 6-star after the level up. That's so cool. That's so cool. How are you liking her at the new level? She is positively beastly. And such a joy to play. Congrats again, bud. Congrats again. Alright. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it. Fight through them network issues. I believe in you. Not quite sure I do, but trying to be encouraging. Yeah, let's. Yeah, yeah. I guess I will. I'll try it. I may regret not using Hitmonkey against Doom, but we'll see. Freaking Reed. There's all those silly debuffs and evasion nonsenses. I don't have time for this. This tomfoolery. These shenanigans. These silly quibbles. There we go. Did a bunch of paths in Cav earlier. Been playing new COD mobile update. New Alcatraz map. Yeah, I saw a couple of YouTubers playing live a little bit earlier. And to that I say, have fun, guys. Have fun. I know there's a really big following for COD Mobile. And really happy to see that it's doing well. Because I know there's a lot of free-to-play games out there, and it's not the first time that like a AAA title has branched out and tried to find some footing in the app stores. But they seem to be doing pretty well for themselves, so kudos to you guys. Kudos to you, COD. Quit throwing specials. Tom says I always have time for tomfoolery here. Tomfoolery is Tom Higgins, or second cousin twice removed on his mother's side. It's either that or it's a stage name. I'm Tom, Tomfoolery. Nice to meet you. Perhaps you've met my wife, Shenanigans. Oh man. This is like the worst possible timing for the game to lag. Because right now it's 10 till the hour, which means that there's 10 minutes till 12 hours till the end of Arena. So I got to burn through the 6-star teams, at least like a couple more 6-star teams, to get them on cooldown, to get them back up again for the end of Arena. And for the game to be lagging like it is for no reason, kind of a bummer. Waiting, just waiting. Someday. If any of you guys are playing, do you have any network issues right now, or is this just me? Beefy says died on Space Ghost earlier because of lag. Yep. And I mean, you guys saw, I've already crashed the desktop a number of times too tonight. Maybe this is them just taking the game down to fix all the bugs. All the bugs. Every last one. Fix Elsa's special 3 timer, that'd be nice. I'd be happy with that bug fix. Someone's having a bad day out there. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, and if nothing else, then probably wind up calling it. Hopefully not. Hopefully it works. Please, game. Please work. I appreciate it. Shenanigans sounds good. Cat Marvel movie is awesome. Oh, there we go. Yes, she is. Very awesome. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Game started had me worried. There's that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I saw Swag is doing a Abyss run. So I figure probably by the end of either this arena team or the next one at the very latest, we could get a raid going. Go say howdy. Wish him luck. Ouch. That was not a smart idea. Now, if you want to, thank you, throw your special too. We'll into you a little bit. Get some of that health back. I was hoping to get a little bit more health than I got, but thank you, special me. I don't know, I think there's just something off, something wonky with the latest update. Because I've been hearing that a lot about games crashing, games just lagging for days on end. Much more so than it should just be a coincidence. Come on. There you go. Squidward. Why are you so squishy, Squidward? Your degen is nuts in very, very rare circumstances. Why can't we get that kind of degen damage? That'd be so nice. Because, I mean, like, anytime he's on a node that just buffs his attack, his degen is buffed through the roof as well. And if you aren't ready for it, it will ruin you. Sweat much stopping in, saying that whenever I play Arena after like 2 groups of fights, I get backed out to my home screen. It's super annoying. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. I'm curious if it's either the, like, it's the specific team that I'm running that causes the game to crash, or if it's just like a timeout sort of thing. Where it's like, hey, you know, you haven't crashed in the last half hour, time for your 30-minute crash. Surprised they haven't tried pushing a fix for it yet, seeing as how this latest update's been out for almost a couple weeks now. Or no, a week and change. A week and change. Well, this fight's gonna suck. I get into such a rhythm doing arena that anytime I wind up going up against thing here. I always just start wailing into him just like it's any other champ. And then I always wind up back in the same friggin' position where it's like, dude has no power and 12 rock stacks up. So it's like, alright, well, what am I gonna do? I'm either just gonna accept the KO, hit into his block like 4 times to get his power bar up so he can scrub off all those rock stacks. Or something else. Speaking of degen, did I see the video? Yeah, with Cable, right? Freaking Horseman Cable. Makes me super excited to get to play him again. Because I've got a 6-star, and the 6-star is Awakened. And he's been sitting on my bench ever since I awakened him. Because, you know, I mean, it's Cable, right? But now that the that Horseman synergy's out, Cable does some pretty spicy damage. Pretty spicy damage. I never believed you were streaming, so I had to join the stream again. Well, welcome back. Gonna be wrapping things up here in a couple minutes, though, not gonna lie. Speaking of which, it is, well, already past the point of the 5-minute warning, but what does a 5-minute warning mean? It just means I'm just gonna be wrapping up this current round of Arena. And then, let's get a raid going, guys. Swagger50 is running through Abyss Path 4 right now. Swag is a friend of the channel, as well as being a dude who's been in charge of the incursion tournaments here the last few months. So I'm going to drop the link, and there you go, down here in chat. That wants to come through. Yeah. Link in chat. Handle Rob vonShoe. Oh, it was a rank 3? Not Rob vonShoe. Son of a gun. I keep doing that's 2 days in a row. Rob von Raid. There we go. That's the one. Not Rob vonShoe. That's the one. Well, that would make sense that was a rank 3 and why that was so much fun. But yeah, I'm gonna jump over there, say howdy, wish him luck. I do cordially invite you to do the same. But unfortunately, that is gonna be a wrap for tonight. I want to thank you guys for watching, hanging out here the last couple hours. Said it before, I said it again. Getting to chat with you guys is always the highlight of doing the live streams here. So kudos to you. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell because all that stuff does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. I'm going to be streaming same time tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for just for kicks and giggles. I'm going to be doing the arena for 1 to 5% and actually stick to 1 to 5%. So we might be doing some arena, might be doing some champion testing, might be doing some, I don't know what, something. But I'll be here, and I hope to see you then. But until next time, everybody, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well all. Bye for now.